Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MTNB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. In this case, a couple key areas of support that really stand out, and then definitely a level on the chart where the sellers are certainly hanging out at. So let's first start though by talking about levels of support and the ideal level of support going forward. Meaning, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute best going forward? It's all about the purple line there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Price broke back up above it today. And a foundational rule in charting is when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support, or in other words, you want to see the price stay up above it. And you can see here temporarily the price broke below it during the final 30 minutes, but to give credit where credit's due, the bulls did a good job of bouncing back above there and getting the close up at that area on the chart. So far so good. That purple line is indeed holding that support, and you definitely want to see that continue going forward. In the event that level cannot hold, then the next key overall area of support, and this is the very important one, is right down here at the $2.15 mark. You can see $2.15, essentially the overall general cluster of lows there. I realize the price went a little bit lower, but you get what I'm saying. The majority of the action happened right around there, and then you fast forward there, and once again the price bounced immediately over there. So from a big picture perspective of things, definitely $2.15 is that overall area of support. But again, ideally speaking, if the price can stay up above the purple line, that would make things look that much better. Now, what about these levels of resistance? I made a comment about where the sellers are hanging out at. So let's talk about that resistance point. So as it stands right now, there are quite a few sellers right up here around the $2.75 mark. If you go back through the history of the chart, you can see right here quite a cluster of highs right around that area. Again, you can see right there, directly rejected. Right there, didn't quite hit it, but again, within the vicinity of the line. And then today, yeah, the price temporarily got above it, but the point being right around the vicinity of that area. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's impossible for 275 to be broken. I'm just saying, according to the story of the chart, apparently the bulls are really going to need to bring their A game to not only fight above that level, but also start to get some, maintaining and closes up above it. So 275, definitely public enemy number one going into tomorrow and the remainder of the week. So interesting chart, good solid volume today. We'll see how the rest of this week all unfolds. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.